There we go. What up? What's going on? I need you guys to tell me if the same thing as last time happens on this stream where we get that weird repeat. I think I fixed it. I think I found the problem. What's up, guys? How's the music volume? How's all the volumes? What's up, John? Yo, Anthony Goodley, thank you for the 19 months. Samzor. Samzor, welcome to the True Senpais. Brand new True Senpai. OMG Dean, thank you for the 18 months. Straight Edge Jesse, thank you for the 7 months. Miss Cass, thank you for the 19. I like the volume and the bounce. The bounce? What do you mean the bounce? And Dylan, NRFD, welcome to the Thrifty Boys. Guys, we're working on some big stuff right now. Can't tell you what it is. Should be, I don't want to give a date yet, but it's soon. It's soon. Music's a bit loud, huh? What about that? Brought it down a tiny bit. I'm gonna change this thing on the stream deck to be the stream mix. There we go. That makes more sense. I'm still working on the whole configuration of this room, configuration of the new content, all the things. When's your main setup tour coming? Very soon. We finally got the electricity fixed in that room, so I don't have a giant extension cable running down from the ceiling. That was the big thing I was waiting on. Now I just need to get the silver play buttons and the skateboard mounted on the wall. I was gonna get the artwork on the back wall. I don't think I'm gonna wait to do that, because I think that's gonna be a while. It's kind of taking a back seat. Are StreamBeats tracks still being added to Google Drive? What am I missing? I know we're missing the new Christmas. I gotta throw that in there. I need to reorganize the entire Google Drive, guys. We're redoing the entire, StreamBeats.com. I'm gonna be working on it today after this stream, pretty heavily. And so I wanna clean up some things. One of those is cleaning up the Google Drive. Should be able to hopefully do that today. Making sure all the songs are in there, getting the genres a little bit better organized, you know? Need more hi-fi? We had more hi-fi coming, and then the guy producing it kind of ghosted us. We had a couple things. He was working on a couple things, and then he just kind of fell. I haven't heard from him in months. I think I've sent like 20 messages to him, like, "Hey, what's the update?" Like, I mean, I haven't paid him yet. This is why I don't pay until we get it, because people disappear. But like, I mean, he sent us like demos. Like, he did a whole bunch of it. He's like, "Oh yeah, all I'm doing is cleaning it up. Should be done soon." And then he disappears. It's like, let me finish it. Send it over. Let me pay you. Let me pay you. Is there a link to the drive? Couldn't find a link. Yeah, I can tweet at me after the stream. I've been tweeting it at a couple people while we're updating the website. How's Ryan been liking the U67? We actually use the Upton more. U67's great. It's a staple. You need to have a solid Neumann vocal mic in every studio, but we use the Upton way more. Is the StreamBeats 404 errors fixed? I don't know which error you're talking about. I mean, we're working on the website. If it's giving you that for the website, then we're working on revamping the website right now. How can I support StreamBeats? Listen to it. Listen to it on a streaming service. That's how I get paid. If you listen to it on Spotify, I make about a third and a quarter of a penny per play. But we got some big StreamBeats stuff coming soon. One thing in particular, I'm very, Very, very excited about. Very excited about. Should be very soon. I need me some royalty, so anime OST type music. We kind of went for that a little bit with some of the songs in Demon, the rock album. It didn't turn out as anime-esque. We did it with the song Demon. That's why we put some Japanese in it. We wanted a song that were like, could we pitch this to like Funimation or Crunchyroll or something? And I don't think it quite got there. It's still an amazing song, but it didn't turn out to be like anime-y enough, you know. Maybe at some point in the future we'll be able to like collaborate with some actual Japanese artists. That'd be amazing. License and download links are giving errors. Oh, yeah. So we're working on all that right now. The problem with that is I didn't have access to change the links on the back end. So when we had to redo our entire Google Workspace and redo our Google Drive and those links changed, I couldn't change it. And I would hit up the guy like, hey, can we update these links? And like, I sent him the links. He was great. He gave me a super fat discount. It was DNP3, by the way. He built it from scratch. Awesome dude. But like I didn't have access to change those things, and so I'd send it over, and if he was busy, it just wouldn't happen, and those ones just didn't happen. So actually hired a professional web design company. We rebuilt the site from scratch. I just have to populate it with all the stuff and organize everything we need, but that should be very, very, very soon, like this week. Did you guys see the new website? In the last video, there was a link to, I have one page that's live. It's kind of like a test page. Let's see how it goes. See what the response is. But I'm happy with how it's turning out. I think it looks really nice. It's a professional looking website. One of my favorite tracks is Ronan Desync, plus the synthwave stuff is sound good. Animu's, anime music. What's the new StreamBeats Christmas? Is it on Apple Music? It is, but I haven't put it in, just realized as you say that, I haven't put the Apple Music one inside the Apple Music playlist. I can't believe they haven't fixed the lo-fi Christmas yet though. Freaking Apple Music. Apple Music took down A Very Lo-Fi Christmas album, our original Christmas lo-fi. And they said they did it because it was re-uploaded on another album, and like we didn't do that. So we reached out and we're like, hey, that didn't happen. Can we fix this? And it hasn't been reinstated yet. So probably partially because our distributor SoundCloud is probably dropping the ball, as they always do. They're the worst. Stay away from SoundCloud entirely, as much as you can. Hold on, add to playlist, StreamBeats Christmas. StreamBeats Christmas, let me throw it on the top. Oh, it was already in there. It was just at the bottom. Let me move it to the top. Okay, that's at the top. Let me move the other. What? Wait, did it go back up? As I say that, I think the music comes back. I still stand by what I said. All right. If you go to the StreamBeats Christmas album or playlist on by the way, the new Christmas album is on StreamBeats Originals. That's how you'll find them. But it's on the Christmas playlist. It's all in there. Another bowl of ramen. Dude, thank you for the 10 months. True Senpais. Tony Tomlin. Casey Harp, thank you for the 9 months. Digital High Five. Thank you for the 17 months. Thank you guys. What room are you in? Is it the B-roll room? This is the editing room. So this is like, it's a little dark right now. I was trying to, my face looked a little bit red. I thought maybe it was the window being open. But that didn't seem to make a difference. I gotta figure out the coloring in this room. For some reason, it makes my face look really blotchy. We'll figure it out. I think it might partially just be the white balance. I'll work on it. But no, this is, so my stream room is right over here. And it feels very like dark sometimes. And very like man cave-y. And I needed a room that was just like warmer and more comfortable, that I could spend time and I could edit in, because that is like very much a gaming and a streaming setup. Like there's no good way for me to hook up my monitor and hook it up to the speakers and hook, like, it's not, it was very much like pieced together to be my gaming and my streaming room. And it's, in order for me to like set it up as an editing room, I'd have to like break it apart. And so I wanted a room that was a little less like man cavey, and a room that was like, this room ended up being unused. It was supposed to be Scott's editing room, and Scott just ended up working from home. And so I was like, I'm gonna take this room, I'm gonna make it if it's not gonna get used by Scott, I'm gonna use it. So I'm making it a little bit warmer. I'm still working on the soundproofing. Got to working on this wall a little bit. Just ordered some shelves, they're coming in next week. Gonna get like some plants, some decorations on this wall. Got to figure out what to do with this back wall. I know what I'm gonna do with this wall. I just need to get some pictures and take some pictures. And I'm gonna take some of my own photos and make them like acoustic treatment, like frame them around acoustic foam. Should be nice. It'll help out this room a little bit too. But anyway, so this room's it's gonna be more of a place where I feel like I can film a little bit more, and gonna be more of like my own little film studio rather than like my gaming and streaming room. It'll be nice. Just another set. Another room that wasn't used that I can now use. The StreamBeats link is not working in the description. No, so we're working on it. None of them are. Let me take a look and see what's in there though. Are you talking about StreamBeats.com? And how it takes you to a coming soon page? Because if so, it's working. It's just coming soon. Is that what you're talking about? Hold on. I'm gonna click the link and see what happens. Give me a sec. Yeah, it just takes you to new site under construction. What are we talking about? What's not working? Harry Blyton, give me some more specific feedback. What's not working? Because it works, when I click it, it works exactly the way it's supposed to. What's your favorite album genre that you have produced? Mine is definitely the rock album. That was the one I was the most involved in, and that was a lot of fun. What do you think of Elgato's new Stream Deck? I think, I told you, I made a whole video on it. Did you watch the video? I think it's gonna be their most popular Stream Deck. It's by far the most versatile Stream Deck. Especially as live streamers need to get more into content creation, I think you're gonna see a lot of people use it for editing and photo editing, video editing. It says it can't provide a secure connection, or is that on my end? I think that might be on your end. It goes straight to, it redirects to senpai.tv, but that's what it does for me. I like the hip hop album you did. Thank you. That was, yeah, so all the StreamBeats originals are the ones that we've done in-house. Yeah, it looks like it's working for other people too. It looks like it might just be on you, Harry. Which is weird. I'm not sure why it would do that. If you want to take a screenshot and send it, we can see if there's any reason why that would happen, because I assume it's not happening to every site for you. But I'm not having the issue. Are you currently using a mic? Because the audio sounds terrible. Does the audio sound terrible? Hold on a sec. Let me pull up my phone. Does the audio sound terrible for everyone? It doesn't? I didn't think so. How come everybody stresses me out? What are you talking about? It sounds great. What's going on with chat? Your website's broken. Your audio sounds terrible. I can't trust you guys at all. Tech Elite. Tech Elite. I think you need to be a little bit more elite with your tech, because I think it's on you, bud. How was your Thanksgiving? You sound fine. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, but I hate the echo. It is annoying me. It sounds like a you problem, bud. We have a tiny bit of room reverb. It is what it is. I think you need to have a little bit more positivity in your life. Elite, I'm not having any echo. Yeah, I just pulled it up. I mean, there's going to be a little bit of room reverb. It's not a perfectly sound-treated room. I'm working on it. Yeah, I just pulled it up. I mean, there's going to be a little bit of room reverb. It's not a perfectly sound-treated room. I'm working on it. But it sounds like you're being a little picky, because I think it actually sounds pretty good for it being a pretty boxy, untreated room. I think it's sounding just fine. Got a little bit of room reverb, but we're fine. We're using a, by the way, for those of you wondering, this is a I can't even pull it. I need to lower this a little bit, I guess. Using a shotgun mic that you can see right here, just off the screen. It's the using the Sennheiser. The one I mentioned in that one video, what is the like MKH416 or something? I don't remember. So many numbers and letters and... Oh, I was right. MKH416. Let's go. What type of shorts are you thinking of making? So here's the deal. I started making a short. I'm not super happy with how it turned out, so I'm going to reshoot it. But I had some thoughts. By the way, I want to show you what I did. So this is the plan. Do I talk about the plan or the tech first? Let's talk about the plan first. So I don't have a lot of time. That's my biggest issue. I mean, yes, 2 days ago was Thanksgiving, and I worked probably 12 hours. We got family in town. I had dinner with them and everything. Like, it was a great day. I worked on my laptop with everyone in the room, but like for the majority of the day, I had headphones on with noise canceling, with StreamBeats ambient playing, and I was working on the website that I wanted to launch with the video that went live yesterday. So I spent all day learning WordPress and learning to make this web page, and then creating all these little images to go with the, you know, all the stuff, learning to make links and shopping buttons and all the things. And I spent, probably a good 10 to 12 hours working on Thursday. I don't have a lot of time. I definitely don't have time to not only make the high quality shorts that I want to make, and I will occasionally make them, but like not enough to be consistent with them. Like if I wanted to do it right, I'd have to do it every day, and I don't have the time to do it every day. And on top of that, I don't have the time to come up with ideas for another interesting short every single day, even when we were on Vine. Like back in the day when Kenzie and I did Vine full time, that was our main gig. Like right now, YouTube is my main gig. Like full YouTube videos is my main gig. And then Vine, and then shorts and stuff is like when I have time, you know? Back in the day, Vine was our main gig, and we could only pump out 1 to 3 a week when we had a good week. It's just hard. If you want to make good content, it just takes a while. And so if you watch this short that's going to go up next, it's going to be a little bit repetitive, but like, I'll just share with you the idea. The idea is I feel like everybody needs an opportunity to fail gently. That's probably the best way I can put it. Everyone needs an opportunity to fail gently. And I feel like when you're first starting out, that's all you do, right? You put a video up that doesn't do well to your 10 subscribers when you're brand new, you're first starting out, like it doesn't really hurt you that much, right? If you fail, you only fail in front of 2 or 3 people, the 2 or 3 people that watched it. It's not a big deal. And you have a chance, you kind of have that opportunity to experiment and explore, you lose that luxury. Like, as much as everybody wants to grow, and I'm not going to complain about having an audience, you do lose the opportunity when you want to make a pretty heavy shift and you want to do something you want to do something totally new. You lose the opportunity to fail gently. And so I'm working on that right now. I think that's a really important thing that everybody needs to have. And so I'm going to be making these shorts that not only do you need to be able to fail and not like fail publicly in front of a million people, and you need to be able to fail like 100 times or 1,000 times without it being detrimental to your career. But in terms of like utilizing time, like if I could make 1,000 shorts and it didn't matter like publicly if none of them did well, but they all took me like 5 hours, that would be a huge failure because that time is so valuable to me. So I need something where I can make a short in 5 minutes and post it. And I need to be able to be consistent. And if some of them don't do well, it's not a big deal. And originally the idea was using, clips of the stream, which I think is in general a great strategy for streamers. But I mean, you guys know I haven't been super consistent with my live streams. I don't have time or the mental health to live stream. What's up, Sarah? It's good to see you. And I don't know, there's something about like, it doesn't feel like me. When I cut up my live streams into shorts, it doesn't feel like, I like putting effort into what I'm working on. And I really believe that YouTube shorts are like the next big focus that everyone should be looking at. And because I'm not primarily a live streamer, I'm a YouTuber first. I feel like I'm a YouTuber who live streams. I didn't like my shorts being clips of my live streams. It didn't feel like it was authentically me, By the way, Croco Kyle, thank you for the 18 months. Adam Klopotowski, thank you for the 19 months. Welcome back, guys. Someone else apparently like anonymously dropped a 5-monther. It doesn't say a name. It doesn't show a profile picture. It just says member for 5 months. So thank you. So anyway, I came up with this idea. Hear me out here. Is this all the way zoomed out? Yeah. So I came up with this idea. So I've got my Sony FX3. This is my main like hands-on walk around with me camera. Usually I use like a 12 to 24 millimeter lens. It's a beefy lens. This is my little 20 mil. It's a prime lens. Prime lens is just 20 mil. And I like it a lot. It's a super shallow depth of field, like f1.8. It looks amazing. And it's got a really great focal length where it's still wide, but it doesn't, like it's wide enough to use like this. Here, see if I can show you on the screen. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well. So like you can see, it's not fully at arm's length right now. Come on, focus. There we go. I've still got a bent elbow, but like it's enough where you can still see more than just the face. But especially, this is the kicker. You ready for this? So you can see my mantis pod that I mentioned in the YouTube video that went up yesterday. Mantis pod, I've got a little, I don't even know what you call these, a shoe? This guy right here, right? This is actually not the one that came with this thing. It just happens to fit it perfectly. This is from Peak Design. So I can also slide this in like a little belt holder thing. But this is the one that actually came with it on the side. So that's one of the reasons I like the FX3s. You've got little mounting holes everywhere on this thing. So I can screw this extra little shoe in the side. And then when I want to shoot a short, look at that. So I'm trying to show you. There, so you can see like, that's a pretty good, hold on, I'm trying to keep it in focus on the screen here. That's a pretty good field of view. Like, what do you think? That's a solid field of view, especially if I like set this down like here, right? Like I got my entire torso in this now and I'm at arm's length away from this thing. So I'm always looking for ways. to remove hurdles from the effort of content creation. Like if I can remove the unnecessary stuff, and so it's just the creation, it's just the creativity, like it's just the content. I'm not unscrewing mounts and screwing them on somewhere else. I used to have like a little elbow bracket that I used when I was using the A7S III, when that was my main camera. I had like this I bought this L bracket. I was like, okay, when I shoot shorts and TikToks and stuff, I'm gonna pull it off of here and screw it onto this L bracket. And like, it becomes, when you wanna do something maybe multiple times a day, that kind of stuff gets in the way. And so I'm always looking for ways to simplify the process of creation so it's just creation. And this seems to work out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. So that's kind of the big thing that I'm working on right now. And what I think I'm gonna try to do, here's the plan. I talked about the need to be able to fail gently. One of the things I want to do is I want to start making little 60-second vlogs. And they're not heavily edited. They're not, I'm not trying to like Casey Neistat-esque a YouTube short. I think if people watch that, they'll feel like it's a full YouTube video cut into a short, which is not what people want to see. People want to see stuff, like people want to see that more raw vertical style. And so for the most part, I'm doing it with as few cuts as possible. But I want to try doing 1,000 of them. And that might mean 1 in a day. That might mean 20 in a day, if there's a lot to talk about. But like I just invested in a company. We're working on 2 massive products right now. We hired a developer that I'm really excited about. I'll be announcing that in like the beginning of January. You'll know what I'm talking about. I haven't announced it yet. Working on some big stuff for StreamBeats. In collaboration with that company, we're working together on something. Working on some big stuff with Senpai Animation, a brand new company, like product over there. Like we're working on so much stuff. Like this year, I want to focus so much on new things, and one of those things being product development. I want to build some new products for streamers that I feel are missing and I feel like nobody's making. And things that I'm really excited about. What camera are you just showing off? This is my FX3, Sony FX3. I love this camera. Big fan of this camera. I do wish Sony made one of these microphones that was like, why does it need to be this tall? That's so obnoxious. Make one that's like just like flat, You don't need to be that tall. Anyway. I'm starting up this YouTube channel in January. So I'll be vlogging that whole process. I'm learning After Effects starting in January. I'm really excited about that. Like literally I'm gonna be spending probably trying to spend 150 to 200 hours in the month of January. Just learning After Effects and becoming proficient in the software. I've been heavily trying to finally get back into shape, transform my body. I've been working out twice a day. I want to share some of that stuff. What's up, Exceldra? How you doing, man? Get back into editing. Learn the tricks. Learn the trade. Anyway, I just need a year of self-improvement. I've been kind of I've hit a rut. The last year has demolished me. It's been a weird year. You guys who've been in here know that. But anyway, how's your year been? I feel like I shared what I needed to share. How's your year been? Mine's kicked my butt. I need a change. And if I can just flip this on, turn the camera vertical, and share a 60-second vlog throughout the day, I think it'd be a lot of fun. I don't think I've seen anyone do that. And if it doesn't work out, it's just a little short. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really hurt anything. It's just an interesting shot. And I want to label all of them at the bottom. Short, you know, like the short vlog 001, short vlog 039. Like, let's label all of them until I get to 1,000. It'd be a fun project. Have you always streamed in this room? I love it. I'm in love with it. Cozy and minimalistic. Yeah, so it's a room I'm working on. I've streamed in here once or twice. I tried streaming in here last stream, and we were getting weird repeat problems where like my stream would like repeat itself 3 times, and I would repeat the same sentence over and over again. I found out it's because I was plugging my capture card into a Thunderbolt hub, which is super weird. Like, I'm hardly using the bandwidth of this hub. But if I plug my capture card into the Thunderbolt hub, it causes a repeat. I thought it was something going on with like streaming from my Mac, but then I was on Skype later on a Japanese lesson, and she told me, "Hey, you're repeating. There's something weird going on." It's like, oh, it's not OBS. It's not my Mac. It's something else. And when I unplugged the capture card from the Thunderbolt hub and plugged it straight into the computer, it stopped it. Super weird. Been a rough year over here as well. When you have 2 kids, makes the already hard parts of life even more difficult. Dude, I can't even imagine what it'd be like with 2 kids. We've got one little 1-year-old. Lennon just turned 1 the beginning of this month. She's starting to say little words here and there, and it's the cutest thing ever. She's getting so fun, but man, she is a handful. I don't know what I'd do without Kenzie. Majorly kicked my butt, gave up on one dream, started another one with a friend. He had to leave due to family issues, but we're doing good. Ready to restart next year. Dude, good luck with that. I hope that works out, Dylan. It's been great. I'm on the track to be monetized by the end of the year. So grateful people like you have been so helpful. The journey. Dude, Miscast Joe, congratulations. Love to see it. Rewatched an old video, by the way, Angel and Hell. Thank you for the 19 months. Welcome back. Rewatched an old video a few days ago. The progress of Senpai HQ is crazy. Dude, the place is pretty much done. I think there might be like 1 or 2 little things that need to be done, but for the most part, it's finished. Now it's just like, how do I turn it into an awesome creative space? It's all on me now. It didn't turn out to be what I thought it was going to be. Can I open, like when we started Senpai HQ, year and a half-ish ago, almost a year and a half ago, I think we were talking about it a year and a half ago, but we started work on it like a year and 3 months ago, August of 2021. At the time I was like hiring new people. StreamBeats was crushing it. I can't talk about it yet. Anyway, a company totally screwed me over. That's made things really difficult. Since then, I've hired people that then like refused to work. It caused problems. I've had to lay off a handful of people due to the company that screwed me over and these people not doing what that I was paying them to do. It's been a giant mess. And anyway, I ended up just kind of like inflating it, hoping to grow it, but that ended up causing a ton of problems. I'm really giving you guys like the Reader's Digest version. Running a company is incredibly hard, especially when you try to run a creative company. And you hope that when you hire people, they will end up kind of like lifting with you. But if they don't have the same vision, it doesn't work out the way you expect. Which is fine. It was a learning experience. So it's been a year of kind of trimming the fat and going back to the core group. So we've got Ryan, who is the StreamBeats producer, who's solid. We got Scott, who's editing the YouTube videos. We got Sir, who's working on a product at StreamBeats Animation with me. Senpai Animation with me. I'm not talking about Sam, by the way. Sam. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. And some of the people, by the way, just so nobody knows who I'm talking about, some of the people were solid, but I just couldn't afford them anymore because of the company that ended up causing a lot of problems. But had to let go of some solid people too. Sam and I left amicably. Sam, I had Scott. Scott was doing a great job. Scott had been the main editor for a while. Sam wanted to do his own thing, and so we kind of made the decision together. Definitely wasn't a reference to him. But yeah, no, tried to grow. It was more difficult than I expected it to be. And with the pandemic and also a predatory company coming in and causing a lot of problems, still causing a lot of problems, had to shrink it back down to the necessary stuff. And honestly, I think I needed that for me anyway. Like, and that sounds like a cop-out, but like, guys, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I've been trying to do too many things at once, and I need to bring it back. I need to just focus on the creation again. And I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I had seen you say you and Sam recently talked. Yeah, no, Sam and I jumped on a call. He's working on a project with me right now. I'm actually really excited. Sam is so good at what he does. But yeah, so we got the core factors. We got the things that we need. Honestly, a lot of it was my fault, like a big learning experience for me too. I think I hired people hoping that they would see my vision and share it with me and strive for the same goal. And I don't think you can just expect to do that. I think if you find someone like that, you're finding a unicorn. You have to expect when you hire new people to be very hands-on and to be like they're actively guiding them. This is one of the things I've noticed about, like, you see a lot of employees fighting for working from home, which is a great thing. And I mean, even Scott works from home, but because when Scott works from home, I have to very much be involved. He sends me edits, I go through them, I leave notes and everything. When people work from home and they don't have direct work, they just don't. Unless you are, like, especially a new employee, unless you can be there and hold their hand and walk them through it and get used to the process, they're just not going to know what they're doing. So a lot of it was on me too. And that was a hard and expensive lesson to learn. You go into YouTube thinking that, like, oh, I know how to make videos. You don't ever expect to be like a business owner and have to learn what it is to run a business. And it's hard. What's happening this stream? We were talking about shorts earlier. We're just talking about content. His coaching calls have been going crazy. That's good to hear, man. It's hard to jump into creativity. It's not a matter of working hard. It's a matter of inspiration. It's about half and half. I would still say it's more working hard. I'd say the harder you work, the more inspiration you get. But that little inspiration is an absolutely necessary part. Do you think the new Stream Deck will pair well with the Go XLR? I don't think they're gonna work in with each other very much. As far as I know, you can't control, I mean, you've got knobs, or you got faders, so you don't really need to control it with the Stream Deck. I don't think you're gonna I think they're both doing totally different tasks. I don't think they will really like pair. I think they'll pair just as well as a regular Stream Deck and a Go XLR. And if you need extra dials or knobs, then yeah, the Stream Deck Plus is awesome. But I don't see them really cooperating much. That's the thing, I'm super nervous about my new company, trying not to balloon and grow too fast with too many people. It was a combination of a lot of things. I think we could have managed it if two things had changed. If one, this company hadn't ended up causing a ton of financial problems for us. And two, if I had recognized these things that I'm saying now from the start and been more hands-on with what they were doing, I think that would have helped a lot. But it was a big issue. I mean, this was during the pandemic. And this was, a lot of these people were working from home. And there is a weird, I don't want to say a stigma. You hear a lot about how working from home is healthy and it doesn't, there's actually no downside to employees working from home. When new employees immediately start working from home, you don't get the chance to help get them going as they're supposed to go. And when you're a new employee and you're sitting at home and you don't have a list of things to work on. I have a list of things to work on, but a list of things like, this is what I should be doing. This is what I should be accomplishing every day, which when working in social media, you don't really have that. I would like, a couple of them that I'm thinking of, like I would give very specific to-do lists. And like when you're just at home and your PC's over there and your TV's over there and no one's watching over your shoulder, like you just get half the work done. New paint on the wall back there? It's actually wood. Put black wood, it's stained wood. I think it looks really nice. Not everyone can self-manage. That's a big one. It depends on the person. Ryan works from home half the week and he 100% gets stuff done. Ryan can self-manage better than anyone I know. Even when he comes in, works in here, he's in the recording studio. Some days I don't even, like maybe I see him in passing, but like I'm not in there telling him how to mix music. He's just getting it done. Some people can self-manage, some people can't. 6 months member, do you know of any devices to get a voice over IP phone into a mixer to use for conference calls into my stream workflow? Whew. Oh man. That's a good question. I mean, can you not use a different, it feels like the best way to do it would be using software. I mean, you could probably use whatever if your phone doesn't have a headphone jack, you can usually get like a USB-C to aux converter and plug that into any kind of mixer with a line in. That'll work. If you can do the calls over Discord or Slack or Skype or something else, that'll work. If you're streaming from a Mac, you can handle all your calls on your Mac. That'll work as well. The Rodecaster, yeah, if you the Rode Podcaster comes with a cable where you can plug your phone directly into your Rodecaster and use that as an audio interface. So those are all options. Working from home now saves me 2 hours a day. I get more done, have more time with the family. Sounds like you're good at self-managing, Exceldra. No, I've got some employees that work well without me even talking to them. I've got certain employees that work well as long as I am coordinating with them often. And then I had employees that if I didn't check in on them, they literally wouldn't work for 2 weeks straight. Or months straight sometimes. That happened with a couple of them. So it just depends on the person. We've got contractors coming in to develop our basement. Any recommendations or things you learned? Wish you did different? Mine will be work from home office and poor man's studio stream room. Things I would have done differently. So I ended up redoing all the lights myself. Literally every single light they installed, I took down and installed a different one because they looked so bad. So make sure your lights are right. That may have just been me, like my experience in particular, because the guys picked terrible lights and I didn't really have a way to look at them until they were installed. So double check on your lights. One of the things I'm glad I did here was all the soundproofing. I put soundboard up between almost every single room. That was a big deal. So you're not getting a lot of bleed from room to room. I can be in here streaming while someone else is in the other room next door streaming, and we won't hear each other at all. Trying to think of anything else that like we changed. Couple things that have been kind of frustrating is where the Ethernet jacks are placed in the room and where light switches are placed in the room. We got a couple weird placed light switches that like, I look back and like, I definitely didn't tell them to do this. Why did they do that? I don't know if that's going to be a problem with you, but that was a big one. I'm trying to think of anything else. Everything else is really on me. Like I've got to make these rooms now look useful and look like home, you know? These guys did a great job. You planning on having other streamers stream at Senpai HQ? No. I mean, Ryan sometimes streams from the recording studio because we got a PC set up in there that works really great. Now I'm thinking about decorations in this place. This room still needs more sound treatment. I think the big one is the wall behind me and the wall over here. Those two things need a lot of treatment. This one, I'm gonna be putting treatment up on the walls. It's gonna be 4 photos that I take that I'm gonna wrap around 2 foot by 2 foot squares of acoustic treatment and then framing them. And I want it to be something that I can like swap in and out as like I come up, as I get other photos. So that's gonna be this wall, that'll help a ton. And then this rear wall, I really gotta figure out, I have no idea what I'm doing with that rear wall. I'm thinking of putting like another desk, like mounting another desk to the wall as more like a work desk. I feel like I've got plenty of depth. I definitely want to get like a chair and a side table over here too, like a more of a lounge area to sit and like shoot and stuff. We'll see. Starting channel about stand-up comedy. Gear, SM7B, Cloudlifter, Wave XLR. Already have a ZV-E10 for camera. Thoughts? Vids, mostly might stream later on too. That's a solid setup. That's great. It's everything you ever need. I don't know what lens you have. If there's any upgrade that you could possibly need, it just depends on what lens you're using, because that'll make a huge difference. Jess Cooley. Oh, that was what I just read. Just almost read it in a different spot. You gonna get another Halo chair? No, I want to get like a lounge chair over here. I still gotta post a picture of that Halo chair. I feel bad. They sent that to me. They didn't ask me to post a picture, but like, I'm sure they would have liked me to. What about a guitar display wall? No, I feel like that's so cliche. Like every guitarist expects to make a guitar. Plus, I'm not gonna play a lot of guitar in here, so I don't know. Stock lens, 16 to 50. I'd recommend, I know Sony just released some APS-C lenses. I think that'd probably be the best thing you could do is pick up a new lens. That Sigma 16mm is pretty dope. It just depends on what focal length you use when you're filming stuff. But yeah, I mean, that'll make that camera 10 times better just by putting on a solid lens. Shane Gilroy, thank you for the, oh, I read that one. Oh, I'm all caught up. Unless Sean, I don't know if I caught Sean's member and Deevy's member. Davey? Welcome to the Thrifty Boys, you guys. Thank you so much. Not directly similar to Senpai, but starting a media company where we're trying to focus on helping small creators. Any general advice, mistakes to avoid? Focusing on helping small creators. Any general advice, mistakes to avoid? I think it kind of depends on what help you're giving small creators and what your expertise is at. How qualified are you to help small creators? I don't know what you do. I have no idea what your expertise is in. Maybe you're the perfectly qualified person to do this. This isn't me doubting you. I'm just saying, like, that is for a lot of like, hey, again, I don't know what your business model is, but I've seen a lot of those pop up where it's like, hey, a monthly fee will provide you these services. And they ended up, unless there's a person with an expertise and a success in social media, it's so hard to give creators help if the person who's running the company hasn't actually become a creator themselves. So I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying that is always the biggest hurdle that I see with those kind of companies is how much help are you going to be capable of giving, because how much experience and success in that area do you have yourself, you know? Make it a weeb room? Maybe I'll have one of the 4 photos be like, maybe I'll commission someone to make like a lifelike, what do you call those? Like where it's like a lifelike painting, lifelike art of like an anime character. I'll have them make that. And they'll just think it's someone I know, but it'll be like a totally obscure character like Kageyama from Haikyuu. Solo Bounty, welcome to the Thrifty Boys, thank you. Thinking of getting the ZV-E10, what lens would you grab for it? Is the 16 to 35 good enough to start with? Absolutely, 100%, it's great enough to start with. If you're looking to stream with it, the Sigma 16mm is a great one. How's Sam been? Haven't seen him post in a while. I know he's been editing some videos. I think Sam's trying to figure out what his content is. That's kind of been a big part of his journey for the last year since he went off to do his own thing. And it takes a while to figure out. Don't worry about him. He's got it figured out. He's gonna paint a life-size anime girl. I said Kageyama, not Fujiwara. We should do Fujiwara. I might do that. Wait, Kageyama. Kageyama's from Haikyuu, right? What's Shinomiya is the girl, is the, okay, all right. It's all coming together now. Don't judge me. Hip hop Fujiwara. Like a lifelike painting of beatboxing Fujiwara. That would be pretty dope. How much would it, how do I get someone to do that? That's gotta be like on Fiverr somewhere. Is there anywhere I could watch your Twitch VODs from a while back? No, they removed them when they removed my partnership. I didn't, I should have downloaded my entire library and I never did. It's a bummer. So it's all gone. It's all gone. We did upload a couple of them to, I had a VOD channel that I was gonna start, and it turned out to be more effort than I expected it to be and more expensive. And it never ended up, like, it was very clear, like, okay, I'm just throwing up content that's not great and I'm not super happy with it. And so I ended up stopping that. I might try to do the first YouTube short today though. Try to make that a thing, like try to make that a goal for the day. Just like relax, like that's the goal. Let's just get the first one up. It's so getting the first one of a new thing up is so overwhelming. Doesn't Twitch have a tool that automatically uploads your VODs to a YouTube channel? Does Twitch have a tool that does it? That'd be the first time I've heard of it. They probably still have them stored in backend, but it isn't publicly available to view. No, I think they wipe those so that they don't have to store, like to actually store content anymore. Like I think they're trying to save on storage space, just like they're trying to save on, like they're trying to make up, like serving live streams is so expensive and hosting content is so expensive. I haven't been in a good mental space lately. You're one of my favorite streamers that looked and talked to you about a lot of advices about YouTube and life. I need help. What's up, Wolf? I'll do what I can. I can't promise you I'll help. Using the new live tab? Oh, I gotta change that. Yeah, I'm gonna start making them public now. No reason to archive them since they're not showing up in the actual regular videos tab. Devin Nash says they hold on to VODs for years. Oh, that's right. When there was the big DMCA issue, it showed that even deleted stuff was still available to get hit with DMCA strikes. I totally forgot about that. Such a weird thing. If they're holding on to them, why don't they make them public? What's the point? The live tab is amazing. Making what public? Live streams. I have been archived. In fact, let me double check that my live stream, or that I have like a live tab. Yeah, live tab right there. I'm still definitely gonna have past live streams as a tab on my YouTube channel. But hold on, let me change this. I'm gonna turn off. Where is it? Customization? Nope. Details? Where is the automatically archive? I'll find it. Is it not in the... It might not be in here. I assumed it was... inside, like I could go into edit and go into settings and change it, but I think I actually have to go, it's in advanced settings. And I think I have to go to my channel settings or like Creator Studio. Settings. Upload settings. Upload defaults? Where is it? I just saw it the other day. I'm like, oh, that's where it is. Now I can't find it. They always move these things. All right, who knows where it is? Do you have any lens recommendations for the Sony a7 IV, like zoom lenses? But it doesn't have to be one. I just don't know what to upgrade from the stock 28 to 70. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a wide-angle vlogging camera? Are you looking for a more telephoto photography portrait lens? What are you looking for? One of my favorite lenses. Are you looking for like a solid, like all-around lens? 24 to 70 is fantastic. If you're looking for a solid lens that's like another all-around lens that's great for a lot of things, but also more caters to vlogging, the 16 to 35 is a staple. That's like the main one most vloggers use. I like going a little bit wider, and I have a lens that's almost entirely for vlogging, and it's the 12 to 24. It's crazy wide, but you get some really cool vlogging shots with it. That's like usually my main one that I have on here. Wait. All archive streams on YouTube are under Creator Studio content. Oh, I was hitting the settings button. Content? Oh, I know they're in there, but where's the button so they don't get unlisted afterwards? Is it in customization? No, it's not in there. It's gotta be in the settings. Upload defaults. No. Advanced settings. Nope. Where is this? Live redirects. All channels can redirect to my content. All right. I'll find it later. Like if you edit this stream, is it in there? I didn't see it in there. Within the live tab, it's called live replay. Am I an idiot? Live. That just shows my content. It doesn't show any actual settings. I'll find it later, guys. Unless someone can point out exactly where to go to it. I'll find it later. I'll find it right after this stream. I hate trying to find these things live. Derails everything. It might have moved since they're doing a ton of UI updates. I think it has. I'm surprised at how hard it's been to find. Now, is it good if all live content is listed as public? Yeah, because they don't, like the whole reason I unlisted them is because they were like the videos that I spent a ton of time making, but I ended up going live. Like there were videos that I would spend days working on. And then between those videos, I'd go live like 10 times. And so I couldn't, like, they would just totally saturate my videos tab. And if someone wanted to see the content that I put effort into, they had to sift through live streams just to find it. And I didn't like that. I wanted people to be able to see my videos. Now, doesn't matter. How has the hair removal treatment held up for you? I had mine done for my full beard, And it grew back fully after 2 months. Well, did you only do one session? Because one session's not going to do it. It has been, I mean, it's definitely a huge improvement over like beforehand. Like this hair used to be this thick all the way down to here. And I got rid of all this. It grows back darker than I would like. But I mean, I haven't shaved in probably a week. And before, I mean, that's about how long it's been since I've shaved this. Like, it's definitely an improvement, but it's not gone. It's on the page where you set the live streams up from. Oh, okay. So go to create, go live. Like if I schedule a stream, hold on. We're figuring this out. I think we found it. Go live. It's on that page where you set the title of the stream. Okay, so you have to set it in the beginning. Streaming software, reuse settings. Hold on, where's he saying it is from here? The page where you set the title of the stream, unlist after the stream ends can be toggled. Does it show more? Uh-oh. I've been bamboozled. I don't see it in there at all. I've gone over it 3 times. I see nothing. I see nothing. Nope. No dice. That's where it is for me too? What? You might be able to see it now underneath all the info where you see your stream analytics. I feel like you guys are all trolling me. By the way, Solo Bounty. Welcome to the Thrifty Boys. Thank you. Jess Cooley, starting a channel about stand-up. Oh, I read that one. That's the 3rd time I've tried to read that donation. Dude, it's right in stream settings. It's right in stream settings on my dashboard. It's not in the setup. It's right there. I found it. Guys, we found it. It was right there the whole time. How shameful. We found it. It's not in the edit button. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna set up a whole new scene. Give me a sec. This is gonna go black. No, actually it's not. We're gonna do it a fancy way. Duplicate. Screen. Hey.
Hey, sorry.
That's okay, I'm streaming. What's up?
Oh, you're streaming?
Mm-hmm.
I was just bringing that down and
Hey.
got back and then just started going, Dad, Dad, and pointing down.
Yeah. Yeah. You got no microphone to chew on here.
Mom.
Really?
Then it's a milk. Yeah.
Can you say more? No, say more.
Say more.
Wait. Hey, Lennon. Hey, you. This is our new favorite thing. Ready? Lennon.
We're just doing it upstairs and doing that.
Boop. Ah, no. Ready? Boop.
Mom.
Yeah, milk.
What do you want?
Here, Lennon, come here.
She just turned 1 earlier this month. Really? Oh, do you like the camera? Light? She likes the word light too. Light?
Lennon, where's the light? Yeah.
Yeah.
Say mic. That's a microphone.
Oh, yeah. Light. Yeah. 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 She's our future boss. You're not wrong. Hey.
She's already my boss.
You're the cutest thing.
You're the boss of me. Well, Neko enjoyed his little walk.
Good.
He didn't growl or get too scared of anybody.
That's good.
But we did run, there was a woman who had her dog on a leash, and I was like approaching her like, "Is your dog friendly?" And she was like, "No." And then I was like, "Okay." So I had to like go off the path down with Neko. I was like, "What? Like who like takes it? I don't know."
Don't have an unfriendly dog.
Yeah. Just,
That's life advice. General life advice. Don't have an unfriendly dog.
He's a happy, chill puppy now.
Yeah.
He got a lot of walking.
Hey, good boy.
Anyways, love you.
Love you. What was I talking about? I don't remember. What were we saying? Oh, I was making this new. Okay, that's right. Let's add a Mac OS stream capture. Can you not do a display capture? Mac OS stream capture? Is that how this works on a Mac? Oh, you can. Okay, cool. I gotta make sure I don't have anything. Let's just built-in Retina display. Huh? Huh? Oh gosh. Hold up. Oh geez. I don't know what happened there. Okay. And then bringing back in the camera, except we're gonna shrink it down. That's what I was messing with. I was messing with the camera. Okay, hold up. We got this. Yeah. Okay, all right. Look at this. I'm gonna show you where it was. You see that okay? In the dashboard, go to stream settings, and it was right there. That's where it was. All right, everybody needs to know that. That's where it is. We did it. You probably heard the microphone twice, because I didn't. Yeah, the microphone was coming through twice. I apologize. I forgot to mute that. I had too much going on at once. You guys need to cut me a little bit of slack. By the way, how is like the lisp coming along? Have any of you been here a while and not noticed that I'm wearing Invisalign? I'm gonna fix that right now before I do it again. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I think that solved the problem. All I can, like, T's and S's, like, I feel like they're totally different. And I think D's are a big one too. Speech is good, don't be self-conscious. That's good. It's hard not to be self-conscious when it's like I've been wearing it for 5 days now, and it's like all I notice. It's all I notice. D's what? Oh my goodness. Benny Viaje, thank you for the 19 months. Welcome back. You pointed out in your last video, I didn't notice it. Then when you would say something, you would do it. And then it would go after a few seconds after talking about it. That's good. Honestly, it was my favorite part of the new video. I lisped way worse when I started. Dude, it was driving me. I mean, I also filmed that video. That was a long day. I filmed that video at like 1. I started at like 1:30 in the morning. It was a long day. It just took a really long time to be ready to shoot that video. And then also to set up everything in the recording studio. We had family coming into town. We had to set up their accommodations and everything. It was a long day. So I didn't film it until like 1 in the morning. And so I was extra tired. And I think my mouth was tired too. Or maybe I just was more self-conscious because I was so tired. I don't know. Either way, Either way. Anyone in chat still mourning the loss of their Eevee? Do we just go back to the Eevees? That was a pretty solid. I feel like the Growliths. I mean, I haven't even finished them. I feel like the Eevees were a more solid option than the Growliths. I think I might bring back the Eevees. I feel like people were way more connected with their Eevees than they were the Growliths, and I think I might do that. I haven't thought about that in forever, Lash Out Gaming. We do have to make more. I gotta get an artist. We need to do some emotes and all the things, like really pump up this channel, especially if I'm starting to make videos on it starting in January. It's time I give this channel the love it deserves. It's just been a real passive thing for a while. Have you been playing the new Pokemon game? I have not. I haven't enjoyed a new Pokemon game other than Pokemon Let's Go, only because that's just a remake of the original, like, Yellow, basically. Like, I haven't enjoyed a new Pokemon game since I got pretty into Gold and Silver. I liked the first sequel. I also like that you could basically go back and play Red and Blue in the game. And then I beat Sapphire. I don't think I got Emerald. I beat Sapphire. My brother got Ruby. I don't even think he beat Ruby. And I never played another one after it. I bought Sword and Shield and I couldn't get into it. It just didn't, I mean, it'd been so long. Just everything felt like it took so long and everything was so oversaturated. Like all the little the unnecessary repeating animations took so long. But not any important animations weren't there. Like the move animations were weak. But like every time you do like the Giga whatever, you go through a whole animation to make it big again. Like it was, I didn't enjoy it that much. Felt like a lot of fluff. I think they're headed in the right direction. They got a lot of stuff to fix and streamline. What's the difference between the two versions? I mean, unless it's changed now, it's always just been like different Pokemon. Like 2/3, there's obviously some overlap, but like 2/3 of the Pokemon are in each game. That was all that was in the early versions, at least. No, actually, that's not true. In Ruby and Sapphire, because the main legendary at the end was a different Pokemon, so there were like basically two Team Rockets. They were Team Magma and Team Aqua, and if you were on one side, jeez, I'm trying to remember all this. One of them, like, depending on which game you played, one of them was a good guy, the other one was the bad guy, or it switched depending on the game you played. And then it doesn't matter. The point is, they're basically mirrors of each other. It's like the same game, but in slightly different universes. We still doing a setup tour? Yeah, I got to finish a couple things. I want to finish this room first because I want to change the setup tour to be basically these two rooms. Because I'm going to use them both for content creation equally, maybe even this one more. I really enjoy streaming in this room. It's a nice room. It's super chill. You got to make the room look a little less sterilized behind me. Got to get a couple things in there. That'll help a lot, but I got to get that done first. I've been working on like the important stuff, like had to rewire all the lights, had to start hanging lights for content. You can see I got a new light shining at this wall, so it's not just like a black void like it was before. Got to get the pictures on this wall, got to get stuff on the back wall, got to get stuff on this wall, and then it'll be done. But right now it just feels very, very blank. And it's exciting. I like working on, I like projects, they're fun, but I don't know what I'm doing with this back wall yet. I have no idea. What do you guys think of putting like another desk, like across the back, like a work desk? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. It's a little overwhelming. Do you think it's possible to take up an inactive YouTube channel and spark it back up, heal, recover its success rate? Yeah, of course. I think starting a channel from scratch is the exact same experience as revitalizing a dead channel. YouTube doesn't have you in the negative where it's like, this channel hasn't posted in forever, so we're gonna punish them. Like, it's if you post a video that reaches an audience and it performs well, they're going to push that video. It just doesn't matter. The only difference is, has YouTube figured out what your audience yet? So do they know who to push the video towards? If it's brand new and you put a lot of keywords in there that are clearly towards a certain audience, they'll probably be able to figure it out pretty quickly. But like, you know, depending on that, that's kind of the only advantage that larger, longer channels have. It's not that they're favored in YouTube, but that they've established an audience, and YouTube knows if we recommend this video to this group of people, they will watch it because they've watched all of their videos in the past. So again, it's not that YouTube likes channels and dislikes certain channels. It's just that, does YouTube know who is going to click on your videos, and how do they find out who is going to click on your videos? That's all. A red or white, Senpai? I don't want a neon sign in here. I don't want neon signs. That's going to be a bit much. I do, however, I have 4 of these bulbs. And I want to find like a really cool, classy way to hang a bulb like this. It's a little bright. Let me turn it down. Basically, like have these like as like practical lights. Have a couple of them like in front of the wall or something, or in a place where it makes sense. I think that might be really cool. These are very bright. Peter McKinnon prints. I want to print my photos. I want to take good photos and I want to print them. Uh-oh. There we go. You put that workbench against the wall, those lights would be great above them. I agree, it might be cool for like some top-down shots, but I've got a spot for top-down shots, so maybe that's, I don't know. See, this is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't know if I want to have like I think I want to get like some shelves over there. Maybe like a desk with like 2 shelves above it where I could put some stuff, like some useful stuff. So many options. I feel like I haven't found, like there's going to be an idea where I'm like, that's what I want. I need that. And it hasn't hit me yet. I haven't found that yet. I need to feel that. Haven't felt it yet. What are your thoughts on the YouTube service like vidIQ? I've never really deep dived into stuff like vidIQ. But for as long as it's been around, I feel like if it was that big of a game changer, we would know. But I could be wrong, and it might be more awesome than I'm giving it credit for. And I need to give it a shot first or something. What are people playing right now? People playing any Apex over here? Is there not a big like Apex? Only 1.8K watching. Man, come on YouTube. A lot of Pokemon watching. Counter-Strike and Pokemon are big on YouTube. Should I get the Shure MV7 and Wave XLR and Elgato Stream Deck Plus, or the Beacon Mic plus Mix Create? Right now, I need to spend more time with the Stream Deck. So the Stream Deck is obviously more versatile. What would the cost of those be? Like, just know, the advantage of the Stream Deck way is that you could Like it's basically a beacon and a stream deck in one, right? Assuming you don't need more buttons than that. So you have a lot more versatility with a single device, which is great. It depends on, jeez, what's the price of the two of them? Beacon mic and Mix Create right now are both on sale. So we're talking like 230 plus 150, that's $380 for the whole set for Beacon mic and Mix Create, which is an amazing deal for those two things. Like $100 off. Shure MV7 is what? How much is an MV7? I want to say 180-ish, plus Wave XLR is 160. So that's 340 plus $200, 540. So you would be paying an extra 150-ish bucks to get the Elgato version, but you'd be streamlining it down to fewer devices. That's not even true because you have to have the Wave XLR. Really, I just take a look at both. I don't like, I'm honestly not like leaning towards a specific side. The Beacon software bugs at launch got on my nerves, and the Nova Pros. And the Nova Pros killed the rest of its use for me. The Nova Pros. Talking about the Steel series? I don't know what the Nova has to do with it. All the bugs are pretty much banged out. I haven't seen a bug in Beacon software in months, when I was very well aware of the bugs before then. So I think the bugs are all taken care of. That's not really a variable anymore. Honestly, I think you'd be happy with either one. I think you'd be happy with either one. I would probably recommend a Stream Deck Plus either way. That thing is amazing. So if that's the case, then the rest of it ends up being a little, it just kind of, I don't know. Stream Deck Plus is bonkers. It's so good. If you're gonna end up getting one of those anyway, I don't know if I'd go with the MV7 as a go-to. I don't think it's the best mic for the dollar. I also don't think it's the best looking mic. I'm not really a fan of how that one looks. It's fine. It's just like someone put an SM7B in like a hydraulic press and just like, and it looks a little bit too stubby. The Go XLR mic looks amazing and sounds good. The Pod mic is still a favorite of mine just in terms of its look. And the Elgato mic is also fantastic, the Wave DX. So many options. Wave MV7X might be fine. Got an MV7X, kind of regret it? Any specific reason? Beacon software is dope. There's a reason I still use, like, I love the Beacon software. I love their software. It is by far the best designed audio software out there. Like the Wavelink software is very clean. Like it does a thing and it does it very well, and they're updating it and it's great, but like, man, the Beacon system, they put so much into that. They redesigned plugins from scratch that are all done on the mic itself. It's solid. It's a solid machine. I was not a fan of Elgato software, but I think it was user error. There's always a possibility. Guys, real quick, before we end the stream, I want to hear your thoughts on stuff. I want to get your opinions on things. I want to know like what you would be most interested in. I've got ideas, and I pretty much have them solidified. But let's just take a little poll first. See what you guys are interested in. I'm very excited to start like actually putting some love into this channel. I've been waiting for it for forever, but like I'm spending all day every day on Senpai gaming videos because it's the holiday season and like you absolutely have to. Not gonna lie, not loving the Go XLR software, dude. It's old. It's old. It's good. It's good for what it is, but it's old. So starting early January, we get back from Hawaii, like January 2nd or 3rd or something. I'm spending 30 days on 30 days learning After Effects. And the first 2 days, here's like my plan right now. The first 2 days I plan on spending like 10 to 12 hours a day and seeing how much I can learn, setting some challenges to see if I can learn 2 or 3 specific things in those first 2 days. And posting like a 24-hour, like this is what I learned in 24 hours, obviously spread across 2 days. This is what I learned in 24 hours of After Effects, like mastering it or learning After Effects in 24 hours. Then I plan on spending the rest of the month, maybe like 4 to 5 hours a day and doing like 150 to 200 hours of After Effects over the course of a month and seeing if I can like essentially, big quotes around this, but like master After Effects in a month and see if I can become extremely proficient in After Effects in a month and learn 5 or 6 really important styles of editing and VFX in After Effects, so I at least have enough to confidently add really cool elements to my content after a month and make those 2 separate videos. So the 24 hours and the month. Just to see the difference in the progress between those 2. That'd be a lot of fun. I also really want to do a video, hopefully if I'm there at a certain point, but like I've been, for the last like 3 months now, I've been working out once or twice a day and I've loved it. And I've cut crap out of my diet that's been holding me back. I do lifting in the morning, cardio at night. And it's been, I'm actually surprised at how slow my improvement has been, based on how fast I used to improve 5 years ago. We worked with like a nutritionist 5 years ago, and literally I would drop like 2% body fat every single week. And it doesn't happen anymore. I turned 30 and it all went away. So I'm surprised at how much more effort and how much slower the progress has been, but there's been real progress. And so hopefully by like mid-January, I'll at least be able to have solid enough improvement that I could make a video on it. I'd love to do that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I want this channel to be very much about, like, I want there to be an element of self-improvement to it. And not in like a life coach. I'm a motivational person, by the way, but motivational person for you to follow. But like, it's been a year of just my mental health being destroyed from everything I've been doing. And I'm excited to focus on myself again. And not just like I need to be happy again, but like improving my skills, improving my body, improving myself. And just documenting the process and having that be a part of the content. Doing a lot of these 30-day experiments, 30-day skill acquisition things. And basically, I told Kenzie the other day, like, I want to make sure I haven't peaked. I'm 30. How old am I? Did I just turn 34? Am I 34? Jeez, I just turned 34. That's a big number. But I want to make sure, like, I'm in my mid-30s, and I don't want to feel like I've peaked, like it's all downhill from here. I want to be my best self sometime in this decade. And in everything. In terms of like, I don't learn as fast as I used to. So I want to dive into it and soften up my brain again. My brain has started to solidify. Let's get that thing softened up. Let's turn it back into a sponge. Like, improving I want to be in the best shape I've ever been in my life. I want to become the person I've wanted to be for a while. And that's something worth documenting. But I'm curious what you guys think of those 3 videos and which one you think you'd be most interested in. The 24 hours. Let me actually throw another video in there. 24 hours of After Effects, the month of After Effects, the body transformation video, or content creation vlogging with like Sir, the animator, Senpai animation partner, Sir. If we do that a lot. I go to California, he comes here to Utah. We do a whole couple days of making content and vlogging that experience. Month of After Effects, 100%. Is that Jim? Oh my goodness. Was it Randy's Legacy? Was that what it was? Something Legacy. I feel like it was an R. I don't think it was Randy. It was something Legacy, but it's Jim. Harris joining the YouTube. It was Randy's Legacy? Dude, I still got it, man. I still got it. There's no way I'd join the boxing scene. Not with my back injury. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd be most interested in the 24 hours of After Effects because it's something I feel like I could do myself. Be curious how much you learn that amount of time. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I need to make sure I don't because you get tired and you just what you do in 2 hours is less than what you could do in 1 hour in the beginning. I need to make sure I can actually focus for 12 hours in a day. I feel like if I have a regimen, if I set goals, the first 4 hours is this, the next 4 hours is this, or even if it's not time, my first goal is to learn this. Second goal is I want to learn these 3 things in 24 hours. And build these 3 things in 24 hours. That's how I'll stay motivated. If you have a goal, if it's just okay, what do I learn next? I'm just gonna watch a bunch of tutorials and not really follow through anything. But that goal setting, I think will help a ton. Well, Jim, you popped in right at the right time. I'm about to head out. Guys, thanks for heading out. This has been a chill stream. I'm glad we didn't have any of the repeat issues, where the stream repeats itself. I think I've officially figured out the problem, or at least I've solidified what the problem was and got that all fixed. I like this room. I hope you guys. I'm expecting you guys to see a bunch of improvements over time to this room. I've got shelves coming in on Thursday. That'll help a ton. I want to at least get this wall and maybe some of this wall done in the next week or two. That'll be nice. What are the best cheap options for a secondary stream PC? At this point, just update your GPU to a 30 series card, even a 3060 or 3070, and you can stream on a single PC. There's so little reason to have a secondary PC at this point. It's so hard to justify. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. It's been a great stream. It's been super chill, and I needed that. I appreciate it. What do you think of the Sennheiser MKE600? I've never used it. I'm using the MKH 416. It's the only Sennheiser I have any experience with. I don't have any experience with that one, Mike. Sorry, bud. Wanted to put my second PC on the table for my wife. All right. Guys, hit the like button before you go. Helps out a ton. I'll give you 20 seconds to do that, and then I'm popping off of here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out in this room with me. I like this room. I feel like I should have turned on the room lights though to make it a little. Should we? While I wait for you guys to hit the like button, let me show you what it would look like if we did that. This is full lit. This is the room with the lights on. It's a bit much. I think it's a bit much, but if we do this, it was this. This is what it was before, and this is with those lights on. Is the light right here at the top of my head distracting, or do you like a little bit of extra light in the room? I think I wish we had those lights on the whole time. Just low, just chill, Maybe we cool them off a bit, so they're not quite as orange. The light's nice. Off looks better. Light is nice. We got a little bit of 50-50 going on. Hey, like the M body? These chairs are so comfortable. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next one. That wasn't good English. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.